I decided to take a break from the digital world and see what would happen. So, I tried a 7-day digital detox. That's right, no phone, no social media, no email, just me, myself, and I. And let me tell you, it was life changing. Hello there, welcome back to the channel where we talk about self improvement, books, mental health, and neuroscience. Today, I want to share with you an experiment that I recently tried, a 7-day digital detox. That's right, no phone, no social media, no email, just me, myself, and I. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. In today's digital age, we are constantly connected to our devices. We are bombarded with notifications, email, and social media updates. It's exhausting. And I'm not just talking about the constant distractions. I'm talking about the impact it has on our mental health, our relationship, and our productivity. So I decided to take a break from the digital world and see what would happen. And let me tell you, it was life-changing. I felt more focused, more present, and more connected to the world around me. One of the biggest things I learned was the importance of setting boundaries. By taking a break from technology, I was able to prioritize my mental health and well-being. I also learned that there's so much more to life than just scrolling through our social media. So, I set some ground rules for myself. No phones, no social media, no emails. I deleted all social media apps from my phone. I told my friends and family that I was doing this so they wouldn't think that I was ignoring them. And then I just stopped. No more mindless scrolling, no more constant phone checking. It was liberating. The first few days were tough though. I felt very anxious and restless. I kept reaching out for my phone out of habit, only to remember that it wasn't there. I felt like I was going through withdrawal. But as the days went by, I started to feel more relaxed. I began to enjoy the quiet, the peace, the freedom from constant notifications. I started to notice things I hadn't noticed before. The way the sunlight filters through the trees, the sound of birds singing, the smell of freshly cut grass. One of the biggest benefits I noticed was improved mental clarity. Without the constant distractions of social media and email, I was able to focus on my thoughts and feelings. I was able to reflect on my experiences and gain new insights. I also noticed that I was more present in my relationships. I was able to have deeper, more meaningful conversations with my loved ones, and obviously I was way more productive. Without the constant temptation of social media, I was able to get more work done. I was able to focus on my goals and make progress towards them. Of course, there were some challenges. I had to find new ways to entertain myself, like reading and taking walks, and I had to deal with FOMO, fear of missing out. I worried that I was missing important updates or events, but overall, the benefits far overweighed the challenges. So, if you're thinking of trying a digital detox, here are some tips and tricks you need to keep in mind before you start. 1. Set clear boundaries. Let your friends and family know what you're doing so they don't think you're ignoring them. 2. Plan ahead. Schedule appointments, events, and tasks in advance so you don't need to check your phone. And here are some alternative activities that you can do while you're on a digital detox. 1. Read a book. Get lost in the fiction world. Learn something new from a non-fiction book or escape into a magazine. 2. Take a walk. Explore your neighborhood, local park, or nature reserve. 3. Exercise. Try yoga, jogging, cycling, or any other physical activities that you like. 4. Create something. Paint, draw, write, dance, compose music, whatever you want. 5. Cook or bake. Try a new recipe or experiment with new flavors. And here's how you can stay connected while you're on a digital detox. 1. Use a physical planner. Write down appointments, events, and tasks. 2. Make phone calls. Catch up with your friends and family the old-fashioned way. 3. Meet in person. Schedule face-to-face meetings with friends and family. Now, here's how you can manage withdrawal. 1. Be kind to yourself. Remember that it's okay to slip out. Don't beat yourself up if you accidentally check your phone. 2. Find healthy distractions. Engage in activities that bring you joy and keep your mind occupied, like working out. 3. Reward yourself. Treat yourself to something special after reaching a milestone. Now, here's how you can make it a habit. 1. Start small. Begin with a short digital detox, like a day or a weekend, and gradually increase the duration. 2. Schedule regular detoxes. Plan regular digital detoxes to maintain a healthy balance between technology use and other aspects of your life. 3. Find accountability. Share your goals with a friend or family member and ask them to hold you accountable. So, What did I learn from my 7-day digital detox? I learned that I don't need my phone to be happy. I learned that I'm capable of being more present and focused. And I learned that taking a break from the digital world can be incredibly refreshing. If you're feeling overwhelmed or burnt out, I highly recommend giving digital detox a try. Now, my New Year's resolution is to prioritize my mental health and well-being by setting aside device-free time each day. Whether it's reading, meditating, or simply taking a walk, I want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself in the digital age. That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. If you are inspired to try digital detox or simply want to prioritize your mental health in the new year, let me know in the comments below. Share your experiences and tips with the community and consider subscribing for more content on mental health, wellness, and productivity. Let's take back control of our lives and our mental health. Let's detox from the digital world and reconnect with ourselves and each others. Happy New Year. This is Ananya signing off with a big virtual high five. Keep shining, keep striving.